Sometimes I yawn like a dinosaur just to feel like an adult. Hello everybody and welcome to the Philip Green Show. I thought that we would take a look back at some of my cringy parodies. Yes, and we have dug deep for these. We are going almost 3 years ago to have a look at some of the worst parodies I've made. And also some of the parodies that have been deleted because of explicit reason. As every DIY YouTuber says, let's get started. So first of all, we're gonna look at one of my first ever mini parodies, which was Womanizer by Britney Spears. Now let me just tell you this, it's 30 seconds long. I'm so cringed out already.
Britney's
Oh my god, that's like the worst impression ever. Okay, first things first, I'm the realist. There was an actual prescription in this video, and yeah, that prescription has my doctor on it. I filmed this in Brighton with a guy called Eddie, when I thought concealer was a lipstick. My mouth looks like I've been doing the deed with Olaf. Bread and salami on my nipples. We tried to create a sauna. We used 2 deck chairs. And we did it in a spare room, and there was no space. Oh, Philip, you are an embarrassment to everyone you know. Next parody! This video actually got deleted by YouTube at 300,000 views. It was my first ever video that I was like, oh my god, it got loads of views. I haven't seen this in 2 years now, since it got deleted, so we're about to watch it.
All about the taste, no labels. It's all about the taste, no.
Just gonna stop you there. Terrible green screen.
I ain't the sharpest tool, but I had to throw it too. Maybe stop labeling boys.
Oh my god, I can't watch it.
We're like boom, boom, and lock.
I don't think I can watch this, it's so cringy.
Like Ursula from
Oh, that's
Disney
nice.
Stereo.
Ursula's funny bit. It's like Sandy Balls, just a bit off the rails.
It's
Oh
all
yeah,
about
okay,
the
now I
taste,
see the
about
reason
the
why
taste.
it got blocked. Okay, this is definitely not PG. Okay, there's a reference about Nando's, so I'm happy about that. Now I understand why people see it. It's funny, when you come back to a video after so long, the time you're thinking, yeah, this is good, this is funny, then when you come back to it, you realise how cringy it is. Next parody! So this one was actually seen by the artist, because she tweeted me, and she did like it, so we're gonna watch it. It's Anastasia. Okay, so interesting thing about this parody, we had to film this again. There's something on a camera called ISO, and it makes everything look grainy, because it puts artificial light in the camera. I could have shaved, that would have been nice. It's weird, because some of the shots are really nice, and then we just ruin it with green screen and jumping up and down with Winnie the Pooh. Worst fall over ever. Okay, I'm done with this one, I can't watch it anymore. That was back in the days when we used to staple a green screen up on my cousin's wardrobe. Next parody! Ellie Goulding, Love Me Like You Do. It's the way I'm like, walking past the wall, there's nothing there. Oh, why are we doing this video? This is how I used to record the videos, okay? Like, with my microphone stuck in some, binder thing, because I was too much of a cheapskate to buy a bloody tripod. Toilet humour! Great! Let's move on, because that's making me feel sick. Next parody! Let's watch Justin Bieber, What Do You Mean? I decided, after doing a lot of backing track stuff, that I was going to try and recreate my own backing tracks like Pentatonics. That wasn't going to happen very well. And in order to try and get around copyright strikes, this is what I thought was the idea. This is what it sounded like.
Do you mean?
And then we don't progress, we go backwards. I just realised that most of our parodies are very sexual. There's always someone in the background doing something vulgar. I think that's cheap humour. I'm going to try and move away from that. It sounds like Gemini at Eurovision. It's that bad. So I do remember, I couldn't find the background for this music video, so I had to try and build one using items that I found on Google with no background, and then I had to place them on top of each other. Unfortunately, I don't understand proportion as a person, so the lamp is bigger than my body. The thing is I go full out and I'm like, oh, do you know what? I'm gonna put tattoos on my arm, and I think the tattoos look quite convincingly cool. Then I ruin it with some stupid background that just looks like a 3-year-old's drawn it. Or me trying to push an imaginary door that isn't there. Oh, should we have a look at the comments? Oh my god, so dumb. I do agree with you, it pretty much is. Terrible, sorry. Yeah. Next parody! Let's have a look at Bad Blood. I'm gonna be bleeding after this, I think. Can we delete this on YouTube? I'm having to like hold my eyelashes open to watch this. Oh, it's got more thumbs down than thumbs up! Let's thumbs down it. The top comment is, everybody starts small, but I don't get all the hate. Okay, sure, but guys, if Bart Baker did this, it wouldn't get all the hate. I think it's funny. That's kind of true, to be honest. Everyone does start small, and I still am quite small, and I still don't have a budget, so join me on Patreon. Plug all. Next parody! Let it go, let it go. Ariana Grande, Into You. We're getting better. We're actually going on location now. Once again, I've had to build the background. I can see the progression, which is nice. And I don't feel as cringed about these ones. Next parody! Jacob Sartorius sweatshirt with nearly 1 million views. I decided to buy a background off of eBay because it means I don't have to edit green screen anymore. So I teach on a Saturday morning. I teach acting to young kids. And I remember I was like, oh my gosh, you know, sweatshirts come out. It's in a school. I teach in a school on a Saturday morning, like this extra kids thing. So I was like, perfect. So I had to run around and find a costume Friday night after I uploaded my other video to film in the morning. I took my film stuff there in the morning, did it before teaching. I literally had to get every shot of Jacob in the school, like in 30 minutes. It was the quickest parody I've ever made, but I actually really enjoyed doing that bit. But unfortunately, the comments disagree. They say, this is N. Then someone says, cash me outside, how about that? Next parody! Let's watch Perfect Illusion, which was actually one of my favourite parodies. My cousin and I had to drive 2 hours away to get to the beach. We got to the beach, and they said, do you have a permit? And we were like, no. And they were like, okay, you're gonna have to go in that office and get one. You had to ring the council, and you had to wait for like 2 months to get this permit. I need to film this parody now. Lady Gaga is current now. We need to film it now and get it up. I enjoyed this one. So instead of using a DSLR, we actually filmed it on an iPhone 6. I got my cousin to hold it on this thing and run around, because luckily it's really shaky. The whole video is really flashy and shaky, so it didn't really matter. But sometimes if you put a tripod down on the floor, that's when they have a go at you, especially in London. So if you're filming in London, don't put a tripod down on the floor. Get one of these and just hold it. Next parody! Me Too parody. There's an advert, I can wait. It's Tyler Oakley, it's fine. I'm not gonna skip it because I need that AdSense, boy! I need the AdSense! So this is a viral video. This has got 8.5 million views. So all of my family are in this video. Like, my cousins, my second cousins, my sister's boyfriend, my sister, my mum and dad, like everyone you can think of is in it. It's weird. Do you know what it is? It's like the quality is on 2 levels. It's like some of it looks decent quality, like when I'm on the blue bits, that looks nice. And then it's just ruined by like green screen stuff, because obviously we don't have the space for a green screen studio. And when you do compare it to people like Bart Baker, of course it's amateur. We literally have a broomstick in a bloody back room. Let's just put this in like perspective. Something that we created in a house in like 2 days was seen by 8.5 million people. Okay, so the capacity of the O2 Arena is 20,000 people. Calculator. You would have to fill the O2 Arena 425 times. These are my boobs. Well, there you have it. That's me reacting to some dreadfully awful, cringy parodies. And I do understand when people say, you know, oh, you should stop doing it, you should stop doing it. Because they're seeing chapter 1, not chapter 9, okay? You can't start at chapter 9 and carry on. You have to build there. So I completely understand when people say, like, this is shit, this is rubbish, you should drink bleach. Let me know what you think the cringiest parody is that I have ever made. because that'll be interesting to look at. Give your honest feedback. If you're going to leave hate, use constructive hate. Not you should just drink bleach. Because I've tried that and it wasn't very nice. I will get less cringy for you. Is this become cringy? Because I'm being honest? I don't know. Family Guy references. Oh my god, I'm just getting cringier as this video is going on. It's like it's just become cringe fest. Is that even it's getting worse. Just turn off the camera.